some Uber drivers don't want tips in the app. What up, YouTube? It's your boy Jermaine, back with another video, and in this video I'm going to talk about something that's a little unusual to a lot of people. A couple days ago, Uber announced in select cities they're rolling out a tip feature, meaning that riders can tip Uber drivers. Say what? I can't believe this is finally happening. I can't believe this is finally happening. Literally, this is Uber's this is their last straw. It's their last way to punch the market. If it doesn't work this time, what other strings can Uber pull? I mean, a lot of drivers are saying, well, Uber could raise the rates. Well, the problem with raising the rates, if they raise the rates, riders would not take as many Uber rides. And also, you got the competition. If Lyft doesn't raise their rates, Uber really can't raise their rates. If Uber raises their rates by 20% and Lyft is 20% cheaper, where do you think riders are going to go? You think riders are going to request Uber, or do you think riders are going to request Lyft? Like, obviously, riders are going to request Lyft. But at the same time, both of these companies, what they do is they just keep lowering the price and they don't raise the price. Now, Uber is rolling out tipping through the app. A lot of drivers are just bouncing off the walls. They're like, yes, 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 we can get tips through the app. We can get tips through the app. However, there are some drivers out there that are a little upset about tipping through the app because, okay, let's say you make an extra $100 a week and you're the type of Uber driver, you have bought a tip jar, or you have bought one of Uberman's famous tip signs. You know, yeah, you put them on the back of the headrest in the car and you can switch them out during like different days and during different holidays, and people see the tip sign and they see your tip jar and then they just leave you like a tip. I've heard of drivers making, you know, up to $250 extra per week in tips. Okay, cash tips, by the way. Now, the key word is cash tips, because cash tips, drivers are not claiming on taxes, obviously. I mean, a lot of drivers are not going to say, you know, I made an extra $5,000 last year in tips driving for Uber. So a lot of drivers they're not going to say that. So in a few of the Facebook groups, I actually read a few comments that drivers are saying that, like, oh yeah, this sucks, and now they're messing up my hustle, and I'm not going to have that extra cash at the end of the day, because, you know, people tip through the app. You gotta either do Uber's instant pay, or you have to wait to, you know, Wednesday or Thursday, and when Uber sends out, you know, your pay statement or whatever, so you have to wait. You're not getting the money like the same day. But when you get cash, you know, you get cash in your hand, you get cash the same day. Maybe you're hungry and you're driving around and someone gives you like a $5 tip, and then all of a sudden you see a little restaurant right over there, you stop and get food. Like, you know, if people are tipping through the app, that's not going to be the same way, you know. Now, if people start tipping through the app on Uber, who knows? Maybe drivers who were making $100 a week in cash tips, maybe they can make a little bit more, because now more people can tip, because not everyone has cash. A lot of people in San Francisco I pick up usually don't tip, probably because they didn't have cash. And I also mainly work the morning rush hour, so who really wants to tip an Uber driver when you're going to work at like 6 o'clock in the morning? I kind of get it why people don't tip as much if you're commuting to work versus if you're commuting, like, you know, down to a bar and you're going out on the weekend, that sort of thing. Most drivers are really, really excited about tipping through the app, because they're going to make extra money, and, you know, they'll make an extra couple $100 a week, or maybe make an extra $20. I mean, an extra $20 a week can go a long way. Like $20 in gas, I mean, that's a help, you know, that's going to help out someone who could use some extra cash. I think tipping through the app is going to be really good for majority of drivers. Some drivers are going to be ticked off, but not everyone's going to tip through the app. Some people will still tip in cash because, you know, some folks still carry cash, you know. But for the most part, I wanted to make a quick video talking about how some Uber drivers are a little upset about this new tipping feature, but most Uber drivers are pretty happy about it, because this means that you'll make a little bit extra money, and now riders can tip through the app, and riders don't have to use that excuse of, I don't have cash, or I don't have change for a 20, or I don't have change for 100. You can do it through the app. And this also will be rolling out on Uber Eats as well. So if you're out there delivering food, people can now tip you through the app. How awesome is that? Just wanted to make a quick video talking about how some Uber drivers are a little unhappy with Uber's new tipping option, and most drivers are really ecstatic. But anyway, thanks a lot for watching. If you're new to my channel, hit that subscribe button. And if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. Thanks a lot for watching. Peace out, yo.